Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper, the model builder, and I'm going on with the build of the X-Wing, but I'm not showing you the number, or I can show you the numbers, 78, sorry, 78, I'm right. But what I'm doing, and as you can see that on the side camera here, is I'm putting my tea aside, and I'm building the hyperdrive. I've got all packs in right there, and this is what we have at the moment, and I've got stuff in the back as well, but I can fetch them no problem. So we are building the hyperdrive, and the hyperdrive we'll be building over from stages 78 to 86. But there are some other parts in the stages in between as well to build a bit of the fuselage. What I will be doing, I will be completely finishing off the hyperdrive. We'll be putting that on later on, so that's no problem. And when I've done the hyperdrive, I will do the other stuff. But I will make one video of building the hyperdrive, and this, what you see here, is mostly hyperdrive, because these two are not hyperdrive, but most of them are for the hyperdrive. And we're starting with stage 78 and the generator. And I can show you a bit of it, but in every magazine there's a little bit different. But let me show you. Well, as you can see right there, this is the hyperdrive, and we're assembling the whole power generator here. As you can see, it will be a fiddly thing to finish off, but there are some more magazines for us to do that. There are some more magazines for us to do that. So I'm going to start with the hyperdrive and see what it brings us. This is all from, and I'll put it here so you know which one it is. From the first stage, we've got a sprue of stuff and the coil. There we go. Let's start this beautiful build. We're putting all these power converters together, and as you can see, there are ones with a longer leg, and there's a one with that one. And that's the lowest one that we have, and they all have to have that hole on one side. So put them together, push them together, and then we're going to put them on that one there. And that does stay in pretty darn good, but as you know, I have a favorite glue, and we're going to have a look at that. We've got two ways to put it in, and it needs to be put in like that. But you can see it, there's a large hole and there's a small hole, so there's no other way to put it in. And I might as well put a little bit of that favorite glue of mine in there as well. Now we've got this sprue with all the numbers on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we've got the numbers in here as well, corresponding with where they have to go. Okay, and this is glued in now. I need to hold it a bit, because this is not super glue, but filler expert glue. I was afraid that one would jump out. So those are the parts for stage 78. And we're going to 79, and there's a lot of little parts there. And there we go. I always dread those little parts. We're starting with that one. putting that over like so. Yep, you see that little bit of white, it's in the or silver there, that's in the magazine as well. Then we're getting that one out and that one out, and straight away we're doing fiddly stuff again. It's going in like here, there's a shaped pattern underneath, so I'll show you in a second. I'm just putting all that stuff together. As you can see right there, it's in exactly the same on the other side, of course. As we're using this one anyway, let's put a bit of oil glue in there. This is great to do it this way. So that is what we have at the moment. We're putting those two together, and they are posted as 1 or 2 at 12 or whatever A. That's one of those done. This is A2. Okay, now we need to make sure that when that thing is down, there's a certain way to put that together. That little pin should go into the little pinhole that is there. And that is what we have. Those are neatly in there, and we're going on. Tiny little things that are going in. I'm gonna put it in and I'll show you. If you can see, yeah, that one goes in. It needs to go into that top pin that you see there, and then there's a hole you can see right there. We do that on the other side as well, of course. Best way to do that is to put that pin in there first and then move the other one into the position, because it will be hard to put that in. As you can see, both of them are in there. Then we're getting that one out. So this one is really hard for me to show you, but it's that little thing which goes down here into a slot that is there, and into a pinhole that is there. Sorry, and into a pinhole right there. So into that position there, into that, from there into that post. Yeah, sorry guys, it's sometimes it's really hard to show. 1 and 2, and this is, and that is part 79 done. We're going to the next one, number 80. This is the first stage where we have parts that we for the fuselage frame that we will not be using. So we're on 80, and we've got these parts to deal with. So we're going to take them all off the sprue, put this one away, and we're pushing the ones with pins into the ones without pins. Then we're going to put them on those, and then we put one of those on top of it. Then we're going to do that again. Make sure that those sides, that those flat sides are to the middle. Otherwise you cannot get the two rounded sides together, because that will not work. Then both of them are on, and then we put those on, and that is what we have. 2 of them. And that is this stage done. So we're going to number 81. These are the parts. These go right here. the other way around, of course. Then open that this one with like that, I think. Yeah. Like that. I didn't see that one. With that grilled side to the back, no to the front, apparently. Yep, like so. Then we've got those two still to do, and those posts will go in here and have a look at that. They're shaped, so yep, that finishes 81 off. We're doing a little bit of that fuselage that we have here on 81, but for the moment 81 is done. And this is the one I dreaded because there are more very small hoses, as you can see. I'm just putting them down as they have done. So, like so. And we're starting with the long ones first. These are going from that point into the radiator that's on top here. There you go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go. That is how it looks at the moment. And that is this stage done. And we're going over to the 83. There is nothing to be done on the hyperdrive in this one. So we're going straight to 84. Although we do get parts from 83. So we'll be putting them aside. So this has got nothing to do with the hyperdrive. But at least it's the torpedo bay housing, so it's alright. There we go. And that's for the torpedo bay. And there's a whole lot more to do in this, but I will be doing that later, including putting the torpedo bay in. But I will put that to the side for a moment, and that finishes us. 84 for this moment. So we've got 83 and 85 to do here. We're getting this from the sprue, and we're going to put them on that position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is not going to be very nice, because if you lose one somehow, you haven't got a spare. But then that should be alright. Well, goodness me, we're going to put all those little things into the position right here. But make sure that that hole is on the top. There you go. That's gonna... Don't use your tweezers. easily do that with your fingers. If you see me do that there. And with the tweezers, they might jump away. What happened to me just now? Okay, I'm not going to search any further, because that can be up and under everything. So what I will do is I will take the middle one out and put that on the end. And when I finished it, I will try and see if I can find it. Then we've got that tiny little thing to put over them. And on the sides, we put these little things. Tiny little things with a sort of mesh on the outside, as you can see right there. We're going to put these pins into those holes there. And then we do all of them like what we've just done the first two, as you can see right there. Okay, that's that in. Then we'll put that stuff over. We're going to put you aside as well. Well, not missing that post is not too bad, because it's not showing. Then we're putting this aside and bringing in this one, sorry. So we put it in right there. And this one we put over this one. There we go. And that's that one done as well. Then 86, and that should be the last one of the engine build stuff. These are the parts that we have. Let's see. So we put that one there. We've got a tiny one two of those there. And we put those little posts in there, right there. Then we put the ventilator on. Oh, I thought that was coming with that one. And there's no particular way to put that on. Right there, that's the ventilator on. Then we've got that one that goes on top of that one. Sorry, then we've got that one that goes there. That one goes right there. So let me get a pointer. We put that piece in. Then, what are they? Half moon shapes with stuff on top of it. We've got, yeah, we've got the thin pointy stuff. Ooh, still in there. That one I missed. Oh. We put that one and that one on. And what is next? We've got this one, and we're putting that little, tiny little thing on. And it's D-shaped as well. like so. I don't think it's very visible, but like so. We put it on right there. As you can see, we put that one on, then we put that wheel. What do you guys want? No, don't need a job. Got one already. Right there goes this one. It's D-shaped. And it looks like that when it's done. We put that little thing in. Now we're putting those posts in. That one there. We just put that one in. These are bloody tiny parts, guys. So we put that pipe in. And we're gonna do this one as well, which goes into that hole there. And that is, I should hold it like that. That is that whole top done. Okay, then we're gonna get both of them in. And that pin is going in the middle of those, and those are going in there. Those are there, and so on. And that is the whole hyper engine done. If you look at that, that is stunning. That is so nice looking. So we're going to put that away, and that is this build done. Okay guys, that was something, and as you I just saw the hyper engine here. I showed you on a close-up already, so it's a really nice thing, and we made that stuff for the torpedo bay. But I'm really happy with that. As you can see here, we've got quite a bit of that stuff together. The X-wing here and some of the torpedo bay stuff, that, and next thing I'm going to do is put a lot of that stuff on and see how far I get. I can do 2 days building, and I started yesterday, so it's 3 days building actually, because I'm off tomorrow as well, so I can do that. But thank you very much for sticking out all the way to the end, and please like, subscribe, and pass it on. Have a look at my channel and all the other builds I do. I've started the Countach from D'Agostini, Lamborghini, Countach, and I will start another Star Wars very soon. So when this one is done, I may start a new one, and that's got to do with some Millennium or something like that. No, I've got the Millennium Falcon coming in, but please like, subscribe, pass it on, and hope to see you next time on any of my other builds. Thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye.